Okay, so this video will be about the healing process of my tattoo, and as I said before, now I will show how when the scabs start to fall off, and I hope you can see it. You see here, so now it's starting to fall off, and you can see the differences from up here with the symbol under the head of the leopard seal. You see it's more lighter, the turquoise blue mixed with green. Then comparable to the other, it's much more darker in comparison. And yeah, this color is electric raspberry that you see on the head, on the arms. That pink purplish kind of color is very much like purple, it's almost like, yeah, it's like purple mixed with lots of white in some sense. But it's very strange how that can work, because if you have too many, because for example for me, as I said many times before, with purple, I tried two different purple, dark purple, light purple, and all of these purple, especially light purple, was a really disaster. It was not good work. It was not, the tattoo was really amazing, but especially that color do not work on my skin, was purple. And the interesting thing here is that purple is exactly very similar how they made magenta. For example, how you make magenta red and blue, how you make purple red and blue. I think the only difference is here that with magenta you have a little bit white to make magenta, and with purple you just have blue and red. So it's very, very interesting how they are so similar, but they have so different outcome. For example, my skin. So from Ink Eternal, electric raspberry, one type of magenta. Electric raspberry is just the name from one of the type of magenta. Turquoise blue, mixed with green. This is very probably hard to see, but this is turquoise blue. Yeah, and I'm very happy. Now I know for a fact what that magenta works on my skin, and it's very, very nice to see that, yeah, you can have bright tattoos even if your skin are dark, or better word to say it, even if your skin is brown. And also one thing more I have to say in this video is obviously this. It's very important. Like, if you live in a country that is much stronger sunlight and your skin gets much quicker darker, then probably you should focusing on tattoos that are more more stronger on the skin, that's more visible on the skin. Reason why probably I can use this kind of color like magenta is because I live in a place in the world that we have different climate. We have winter, we have autumn, we have summer, and the sun is different strength. So my skin will be much bit darker on the summer. But because now the tattoo is healed now, there's not going to be really a problem. Obviously you should use very good sun cream to protect your tattoos, because the more lighter the tattoo are, the more sensitive the tattoo are for sunlight. So they will get muddy up, and they can be miscolored of the sun, miscolored, of course, with your skin get darker and undertone get darker and so on, and they will infect the tattoo. So it's much better to do tattoos in the winter if you have dark skin than to do tattoos in the summer, because then your tattoos can heal much more safely heal. Then in summer then you want to go to swim, you want to go to the beach, especially if you live in a warm country, like example, if you live in a warm place maybe in Spain or in South America or in America, or other places that are very warm, like in Mexico or Indonesia and so on. Yeah, so yeah, I'm very happy with it. I'm very, very happy. It's not yet 100% healed. It's gonna take a bit longer, but it's now the scabs fall off. And now when the scabs have fallen off, then I think there's a real feeling, a real start is that the tattoo start to heal and is more sensitive now. So then when the scabs have fallen off, then you have to be more careful where you put your arm. What if you have cats? I have 2 cats. You have to make sure they are not too close to the tattoo because they can. Yeah, so now the tattoo is more sensitive and this kind of thing. Yeah, and so probably very soon. I don't know how soon, but we will probably see the end result of it. And yeah, I can see a bit differences. You see here, comparable to the shaft of the weapon, you see that it's more like a more bluish green. Then up here is more blue. This kind of thing. So yeah, so it's very funny. I think interesting to see. Yeah, I think it's very interesting. It's almost like yeah, I think it's interesting to see it's interesting that you can mix turquoise blue with green and you get a bit different result. Not a huge different result, but you get a little. You go that's like an emerald, kind of jade, kind of feeling to the whole thing of the tattoo. Yeah, so this is my latest tattoo and this healing process and this kind of thing, and it will be like very good. So I'm very happy with it, and I will see how this will be later on with this. Okay, that is everything I really want to say in this video about this. Start with the healing process, and also you should sorry. One last thing I forgot to say is that the only way you can find out what color tattoos will work on your skin tones is to try. That is the only way you can know. The reason why I try, the only reason why I even know that some color will work on me because I try. You have to try to see for yourself with a color. Like maybe it will work, maybe not gonna work. But that is the best thing I can give, really. That is, you have to really take a risk to see for yourself. And because we are different because in the sense that different sometimes we have different skin undertone undertone of so it's not some make it like some color the same contrast one can work, one probably not work, and this kind of thing, and the build up the combination of the colors and the connection with the colors and how that color will work is interesting. It's very complicated. Why, for example, as I said before, why electric raspberry magenta works on my skin, because they're similar to purple, but just normal like light purple and dark purple do not work. And with dark purple it's much darker than this magenta. So dark, that does not mean that darker is always better on the brown skin or dark skin. Is sometimes what kind of undertone you have is more important. What will make the color work on the tattoo or not, and so on. Yeah, that's everything I really want to say.